Welcome to another episode of Hard Factor. It is Monday, April 12th, 2021, episode number 665 of Hard Factor. I'm Will. We got Mark and Wes in the studio. Pat is off today, but Bubba is also producing. Boys, how you doing? We had a great weekend. Great weekend of bets, especially you, Mark.
Just in general, I had one of the best weekends of my life. Like everything I like to do, and then getting super lucky in the sports gambling and like winning a ton of money, and just like if things are supposed to even out, I'm gonna have a bad week personally.
So you're saying people should fade you because you went on such
no,
a
I mean, like, I don't even know if it's going to be the sports gambling. It's going to be like, I'm going to get hit by a car or something. It's going to be like there's going to be a cloud over my head.
You're
like, avoid me. Yeah, avoid me this week if you see me in public, because it was a hell of a weekend.
It already started for me. My battery is dead because I left my emergency blinkers on because I was unloading something at my girlfriend's house, and I forgot my battery's dead now.
Your karma of
it's coming back.
Bets that one is already slapping you in the face.
Yep.
Well, it's 8 days from 420. That's something to be happy about.
I read that
impending karma.
I read that's on Taco Tuesday, which means so that's a pretty good day. 420 on Taco Tuesday.
That's right. Yeah, it's one more day than a week from now. So yes, that is a lot of taco going down on 420 this year. Fat Boy Summer is in full swing. I've got a new rule. There's just a lot of people are having fun. Fat Boy Summer, a lot of people eating, having a good time in the sunshine. Rule number 4, which I'm proposing today, is that if it's warm outside, then it's summertime, like in your brain. So there's no spring or summer. It's summertime if it's warm.
Yeah, I'm already ahead of that rule. I spent about 12. Can you tell I'm a little bit tan?
Yeah, you got a nice color.
Yeah, I spent about 12 hours in the pool.
Oh, good.
This weekend.
It was
warm outside.
That's Fat Boy Summer. If it's warm outside, you're in the Fat Boy Summer mindset, having a good time. So, Bubba, can we recap the rules so far? So we've got 4.
Okay.
It's number 1, shirt optional. Number 2, relax/chill out. Number 3, treat Thursdays like an extra Friday. And number 4, if it's warm outside, it's summertime.
I love those rules. I'm on board.
We got any
with
more?
Yeah.
I mean, you guys
I don't. Yeah, go ahead.
We got to think of something that's like, I mean, those are great rules, but like a little bit more like fat boyish. Like you got to eat like a steak at least once a week or something like that.
Oh, I'm big on that. I'm doing Sunday tri-tip again. This time I cooked my tri-tip, fried it in bacon grease.
I saw it. Looked delicious.
Okay, let's workshop a food rule.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I mean, bacon grease would be a good place to start. That would be that. I'll tell you that that bacon grease steak was.
It looked amazing.
I mean, I'm thinking about it right now. I think I might just leave the studio and go get another piece of it.
Okay, we can read the Daily Buzz for you.
Oh shit! No. Speaking of Fat Boy Summer, so the Fat Boy Surf Club. I don't know. You guys can see that. I'm showing you their card. They sent me something from Manhattan Beach, California. They said, "Will, we are pumped for Fat Boy Summer. Enjoy the new Fat Boy Surf Club gear. Wearing their hat here. YouTube.com/hardfactornews to see it. Welcome to the club. Signed, the Fat Boys." So we even have Fat Boy Surf Club in California. They're pumped about that.
That sounds awesome. I want to learn how to surf. Is that just a bunch of fat guys learning how to surf?
I think it's like, I guess that's what it sounds like. Their logo is like a walrus or a seal that's eating like pizzas and stuff. Also, Fat Boy Summer tanks on the way to my house from the Hard Factor store, hardfactor.com.
Oh yeah.
I'm excited to work those into the rotation.
We're gonna create a little video that's gonna be something special for the Fat Boy Summer, just a guide, and also obviously pumping the merch, but it's gonna be good.
I'm loving the vibes so far.
Yeah.
If we can get out of this ketchup shortage, I'm going to purposely spill some ketchup on my Fat Boy tank. The first
I feel
day
like
I get it.
it's better if it's a little mustard too.
Mustard stain.
Yeah,
that was
both colors.
That was a comment on the post. It was like, does it come pre-stained, or do we have to do that ourselves?
No, we got to stain it ourselves.
You should do a ketchup mustard tie.
Well, you're just wolfing down the hot dog. You don't care. The napkin is like the tank, right? Like,
right.
Yeah,
a true Fat Boy shirt has a couple of grease stains, sauce stains, something on there. Nice. So it's today. It's Monday, April 12th. Mm-hmm. April 12th, and the days. It's a big day, fellas. Big win day. I don't know what that means. That means like the wind turbine people? I'm not sure what's going on with
What is
Big
it,
Wind
Wind
Day.
Awareness Day? No thanks.
I don't know, but it gets better. You keep going down. International Day for Street Children. I don't know what that one means either necessarily, but sounds serious. International Day for Human Space Flight. Now you're talking.
Okay.
I see one. I see
Licorice
one I really
Day.
like. I see one I really like.
Okay, what's one you really like?
Grilled cheese sandwich day.
Grilled cheese sandwich day. You didn't even see this one. Yuri's night.
Yeah.
And we have Yuri Talachko, I believe, this week. Hopefully.
Yeah, if we ever send him questions, we definitely have him this week. But yeah,
shit.
what does that mean, Yuri's night?
I don't know.
Well,
But
we can ask him about it. Yeah,
April 12th is Yuri's.
Is that a Jewish thing?
I don't know.
Bubba
says no. Bubba shakes his head no. All right, that's April 12th. Anything else, guys, before we get going?
No, let's buzz it up.
Yeah,
all right.
Buzz it up.
It's Daily Buzz and a few stories after that. Let's get going. On this Monday morning buzz, let's start you off with what you missed over the weekend. Number 10, the Maple Leafs got Nick Foligno from the Blue Jackets. I don't know, you guys, does that ring any bells for you fellas? Hockey news?
Right over the head.
Okay. Nope. It's a big boy move, acquiring Foligno headed into the playoffs for the Leafs. So
just tell me who I should bet on, Will. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're the hockey guy.
Yeah.
And I'm not really that knowledgeable. I just know that Foligno's good, and that probably makes the Leafs better. Number 9, Nick Cannon is having more kids. Abby De La Rosa is going to have twins of Nick Cannon's. That makes child number 4 and 5 for Nick on the way. That's number 9.
It's a handful. It's a handful. A lot of
De La
kids.
Rosa.
Did not Google her, but Bubba, maybe you can throw a pickup for the boys while we keep talking. Speaking of somebody with a lot of kids, number 8, Squirtle was trending because of the Hunter Biden threesome. So I don't know if you guys, I mean, of course you saw the pic. Mark tweeted it out. And Pat got suspended off Twitter for 12 hours for tweeting it out before Mark tweeted out. But basically, Hunter Biden had a threesome, and in the background, there was a Squirtle pup, doll, staring at the threesome, and then his dog was also just laying in bed.
Yeah, the Squirtle thing was so alarming to me because we cracked up about it because the girls are completely, their faces blurred out, their privates are blurred out. You can tell they're nude, but you can't tell much about them besides they're in decent shape, right? They're on top of Hunter Biden in a threesome position, and then that fucking Squirtle doll's there, and I started to think are these girls underage? Maybe I shouldn't be tweeting this out because if they have a Squirtle doll there, they're probably not in their 30s.
Yeah, no, he's in his niece's
room, right?
He's in his niece's bedroom probably.
Oh,
yeah. Okay.
Ooh.
Well, something was the Squirtle thing was red flag city for me. I was like, shit.
It was weird.
Yeah.
It was a weird situation, but yeah, Squirtle was trending for a beautiful moment before Twitter scrubbed it off the internet and then put Pat in the jail cell for 12 hours. But Mark, you were able to tweet it out.
I dared Twitter to suspend me. I asked them to suspend me because I didn't want a drunk tweet. So I was like, I might as well just put myself in jail. I'm in the pool drinking all day. I don't want to get on and talk shit with people online tonight. So I tried to get suspended, but didn't happen.
They let you slide. It's also in the Daily Mail. There's another picture in there of Hunter with no teeth. That was a crazy picture.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's that.
Yeah. Oh, also the pink boa smoking a cigarette with the whitey tighties. We got to make that Hunter Biden calendar, by the way. Lots of people looking to buy that.
We could. I think
is somebody really making that and put it in the store?
I think we could make literally $1 million if we made the Hunter Biden.
People are in on it.
Yeah,
people want this calendar. We got to, Bubba. You know what's happening?
Not kidding. I think we can make more money than we make on the podcast.
Pat's off, Biden. But I think he was on that. So we'll see what's up with the Hunter Biden calendar.
I think we're going to get sued for $10 million if we make it. But
you think so?
Well,
yeah.
You know what? Then that'll bring press to the podcast.
Yeah, but the laptop though. I mean, isn't the laptop fair game? That's
is that public domain now?
Yeah, public domain. Exactly. It's like a Shakespeare.
Am I going to sue someone if they made a calendar of me? No.
You would if you had meth teeth.
Well, I don't have meth teeth. That's on him. That's his fault.
Sure it is.
Yeah. Check out the pictures. Pretty good. Number 7, Thunder Force, the new Netflix movie with Melissa McCarthy, Octavia Spencer, and Jason Bateman. Not their best work. Anybody check out Thunder Force over the weekend?
I tried. Couldn't.
That's what everybody's going to say. I tried. And I couldn't.
It was playing in the background at some point of the weekend, but didn't really. Yeah.
It's rough. Number 6, Prince Philip passed away at the start of this past weekend, RIP. And the internet was flooded with Queen Elizabeth Tinder profile memes. Also lots of just generic hate for the crown in general. Found a lot of people just pissing on Prince Philip's grave. Obviously, in England, though, lots of people devastated and very concerned for the Queen's health after her husband's passing. So
I love taking a dump all over the institution that's the Crown, but is it really the right time? The actual
Right, the
day,
day he
the
dies,
actual day
whatever.
the person
Yeah.
dies. I don't know. Seems a little weird to me.
It was intense. Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, there's that South Pacific tribe that worships Prince Philip. They're having a tough time, but they believe now that he's going to come back and he's going to share the riches of the crown with them. So it's like it's exciting for them, but also they worshipped Prince Philip as a god.
He didn't share the riches in life, but when he comes back,
yeah, high hopes.
We'll figure it out when he returns from the grave. Oh, R.I.P. Prince Philip. Number 5. Carey Mulligan's SNL hosting. Didn't see much of
Missed it.
I did watch. I saw that it was trending, so I watched one of the videos, one of the sketches, and I was fully expecting to be blown away because not many of the SNL hosts really trend that often. But no, wasn't blown away by the one sketch I watched, so missed it. If anybody did see it, let us know how it was. Number 4, WrestleMania 37. Was live in Tampa on Saturday night in front of 25,000 people, outdoor stadium. Pictures look pretty sweet. I don't know. I'm not a big wrestling guy, so I didn't really follow what happened. With
I followed up on it. I didn't watch it, but I followed up on who won the first night. While we're recording this, the second night, the end of the second night's going on.
Right.
It's a 2-night thing now. They changed WrestleMania to 2 nights a couple years ago, I think.
Well, that's just to make money. They do that with concerts too.
And they double paywalled it. So the WWE has had a subscription service like the UFC and whatever, like Netflix. The WWE network has been you spend like $10 a month and you get their digital library and you get access to the pay-per-views. You used to have to pay like $50 to get these pay-per-views back in the day. Now you get them with the subscription for free. They added a paywall. They now joined like Peacock, so you have to. It's like when ESPN and UFC teamed up, where you have to pay the UFC thing and then you have to pay ESPN Plus.
It's bullshit.
They're now doing that with Peacock and the WWE network. So I'm like, I'm out. Fuck this.
Vince
done.
McMahon, he knows how to make a buck, right? So,
right.
Darn.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Wes, you're upset.
Come on.
Does your son not like professional wrestling? No.
I don't think I've introduced him. I'm just saving him from it, I think.
Yeah, there you go.
You're watching other stuff, like some of the stuff that's coming up. Number 3, I'm just going to combine all the round ball updates into one thing. Oh shit, I gotta add a video here for this section. But so number 3 is all the round ball updates. The Lakers, they blew out the Nets. That was trending. In soccer, the Leeds plus 900 bet that Mark gave out against Man City hit. So, Mark, you want to take a second to gloat about that while I load this video?
You're welcome. And look, I'm not going to tell you how much money I made this weekend, but I stood behind my choice. Is how I'll put it. If you know what I mean.
Yeah, I'm happy that I stood behind your choice as well. Not as much as I should have, but wow. That was nice for the old gambling account.
You're welcome. We're on fire. I think we'll get to some of the other. I mean, look, we've been giving out a lot of plus bets that have been hitting at a high rate.
Exactly.
On the Discord, yeah.
More bet stock to come. But here's a dunk from Miles.
No, it's Zeller the rebound. Second chance opportunity. Here comes a drive by Bridges.
Oh my God!
What a dunk by Bridges!
Oh shit!
The ultimate windmill dunk with a running start.
He posterized half the team.
That was brutal.
Yeah. How many guys did he posterize there? 2?
Yeah. Like the entire 3 at least. 2 to 3.
that was pretty good. How is that not number 1?
I don't know. I mean, it's not if this was Sports Center top 10, I'm sure that's number 1.
Yeah.
But how tall is that guy?
It's quite a dunk. Miles Bridges? I don't know. I didn't look him up.
Tall enough to get the fuck out of his way when he's taking it to the hole.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, that was discombobulated. I had to load that video there for Bubba to roll. But yeah, that's a round ball update. Lakers, Leeds, and dunks. Number 2,
wait a minute. Golf has round ball in it too, right?
But that's it's different. We're gonna
okay. All
not
right.
to give anything away, but it's coming up, and we're on number 2 right now.
Okay.
So number 2 was National Pet Day, and Andrew Yang, who showed everybody off, he tweeted his dog that he used to have. He goes, "Here's his tweet on #National Pet Day, celebrating our dog Grizzly, who we raised as a puppy but had to give away because one of our boys became allergic to him. Miss you, Grizz. #dogs for Yang."
He gave up the dog and he posted it. That's amazing.
Andrew Yang is such a hilariously happy goofball. That guy. he like thinks
Yeah.
like he just is smiling in the post, and he's like, "Miss you, Grizz," and stuff. But it's just you don't need to post that. What is he doing?
I like Andrew Yang, and he's been on the show and all, but
Yeah.
his fucking pandering has gotten a little bit excessive. Like with the New York shit, with like the hot dogs and like the city bikes, and like
Dogs for Yang.
listen, he needs to tone it down a little bit for my liking. That's all I'm gonna say.
I'm sure he misses the Grizz.
I got more to follow up on the National Pet Day
Okay.
later, but yeah.
Oh, really?
Oh.
Yeah.
Shit. Well, I wish Pat was here to see Andrew Yang trending number 2. It was really National Pet Day, but Yang really rode the coattails of National Pet Day trend real hard.
Yeah.
Of course, that's what he does.
I mean,
Yeah, that's what he does.
The only thing worse than that is if you were like, I'm thinking about getting a pet and like putting a picture up of a pet that you don't even own. You know, like.
Listen, I can't wait. I can't wait to see his Masters post. You know what I mean?
Oh shit, here we go. And that is the number 1 trend. Good point, Wes. The Masters. We have a new Masters champion, Hideki Matsuyama, the first Japanese golfer to don the green jacket. Congrats to Hideki. Along with Leeds, Hideki also brought home even more gambling winnings for the Hard Factor team. I can't emphasize enough that you want to get it in on the send in the card tier, patreon.com/Hard Factor, to get in on the Discord gambling chat. Lots of dollars being won in there right now.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna I'm gonna be off at some point at some exotic location because of this weekend. So
Yeah.
Take a little trip.
take a little trip. Yeah.
I fucked up on the can't lay pick, but I hit a very exotic plus $17,500 $10 bet, which was very nice.
Look, we're not going to talk. We're not going to talk about how much money we made. You know,
I am.
the IRS and all that stuff. They don't need to know. We don't. You know, we didn't make any money. It's more losses than profits. It's not. Join the Discord.
It is.
Or yeah, whatever.
It is more losses
right?
than
So
profits. Yeah.
don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Just join the Discord. You know.
Money I won or lost /loss. But I did wanted to bring something in. But when we asked about what Yuri's night is, Will, you're gonna be remiss that you didn't even look this up. Yuri's night is actually the day it's meant to celebrate like milestones in space exploration. It's named for the first guy who flew into space.
Oh, so that's why it's also Russian Cosmonaut Day.
Exactly.
And also
it's
Space Travel Day.
Garrigan
So it's all
who flew
Yuri's.
in the Vostok.
Well, this is your type of guy, Will. This Yuri.
good.
Yeah, I mean it's space. It's space. I know
Yeah.
that you probably hate the Russian aspect of it, but it's space exploration.
Well, no, I think that we're all one people in search of another planet, and also to not
Right.
be destroyed by
Once-
aliens.
Once you get to a certain height, like you're
Right.
all the same. You're not from any country.
Well,
once you're
let's
at,
be
like,
honest.
in the atmosphere, right?
Right, and also intergalactic stuff. Let's be honest. Like you think like
Humans
what,
gotta
one
humans gotta
country
team up.
is going to
No.
overpower the aliens who already have spaceships
We
and
are
UFOs.
all Earthlings, right?
Right,
So
exactly.
yeah.
It's like Independence Day or whatever. All the movies where that's the only thing that unites the globe is fighting aliens. So,
That's right.
Thank you, Bubba. That's the Daily Buzz, fellas. That's it. We're
Nice.
good.
Congrats
It's
to
been
Hideki. That was a good win.
Congrats to Hideki. We're not going to talk about how much money we made
Right.
this week.
Right.
Guys, according to Iran's Atomic Energy Organization, there was a terrorist attack at one of their underground nuclear facilities, the Natanz facility. It was tough timing for Iran, as this weekend they had a big day too. They were celebrating their National Nuclear Day, where they unveiled brand new, more powerful centrifuges, which they say let them enrich more uranium faster. So one day after their National Nuclear Day, a blackout occurred at their big facility on their new centrifuges at the Natanz facility. What a bummer. What a bummer. Oh, what a bummer, Iran. That sucks.
That's it. Look at that. That doesn't look like anything.
No, it looks pretty easy to black out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This is a
it's
bunch of
nuclear
trailers in the
day.
desert somewhere.
Right.
That's not even like what is that? There wasn't even a fence around it.
Well, it's a bummer that their big day got ruined by that blackout, that cyber attack. What a
Wow.
bummer. Sorry, Iran. Bummer, guys.
So did it ruin the facility?
I don't know. I mean, you already saw the facility's not that great to begin with. You may remember the Trump administration placed heavy sanctions on Iran's nuclear program, but Iran has been ignoring those and enriching the shit out of uranium. It's not my uranium, it's uranium, right? And at the time of this recording, Iran hasn't said which foreign entity they think caused the blackout. Israel is kind of claiming it in a way. It was a cyber attack by them, at least according to Israel. Israeli public broadcaster Kan, they said it could be assumed that the incident was an Israeli cyber attack. But I mean, like, how many people want to see Iran rocking new and improved nuclear centrifuges, like, and having a day of worship to worship the new centrifuges? It could really be anyone.
Oh, that's hilarious. So they were doing like the blessing thing. Remember we've covered that before, where like they have like holy men like kiss the rockets and stuff before they like get fired off. Or wait, that was in
show.
That was in actually Belarus, I think, where they had that.
Yeah. Well, so I'm going to tell you who definitely was there. The Iranian Revolutionary Guard Corps. That's a serious group of men. Akbar Salehi, chief of the Iranian Revolutionary Guard Corps, said, Iran reserves the right to respond against the perpetrators and those who committed the terrorist action. So there you have it. Iran has called yes takebacks, and no matter what their response is, no one can get mad at them because they've reserved the right, which makes no sense. It doesn't matter. No one wants you to have the centrifuges. Just knock it off.
We don't want you to. Yeah. Why are they allowed to have those? I mean, I thought we didn't. Didn't we tell them they weren't?
We've told them to stop.
No, didn't we backed out of the nuclear deal? I believe
we did. We did.
Yeah,
Will.
so
but guess what?
I mean, they can do what they want, but it appears that Israel has them on a string. So
yes, but I think a lot of people do. But guess what? We did back out of that, but Iran and the U.S. are currently in talks over a possible revival of the Iran nuclear deal. So awkward.
Yeah. Israel, I guess, doesn't give a fuck about that.
No, they don't. They were like, look at these idiots worshiping nuclear day. Let's shut this shit down. Click.
Turn off the tire shop they have in the middle of the desert.
Yeah, turn out the lights in that fucking tire shop.
Ridiculous.
Anyways,
all right, well, keep an eye on them.
So Iran's upset.
They're like shaking mad. They
no way. Didn't have that on my bingo card for 2021.
Yeah, and they're just trying to get more nuclear day by day. But we'll see. That's fun.
Okay. All right. Glad we have satellites. All right, guys. Fellas, the sport of business means demanding excellence from your craft and wardrobe. Your fits need to be versatile, blending timeless style and comfort so that you look as good as you feel. For that, there's Cuts Clothing. I know my confidence is higher when I look good. It's basic psychology, and Cuts Clothing is an important first step in looking good, feeling good in that process. So built for performance in the boardroom, the bar, or the gym, Cuts Clothing keeps you sharp wherever the game takes you. Take a plain tee, but make it Tony Stark. The bleeding edge of fabric technology meets the man confident enough to wear it. That's Cuts Clothing. You want to impress, you got to look good. Whether you are chasing a fun night in the sheets or chasing a life-changing job, you better look. The better you look, the better chance both those things will happen. So Cuts is premium with a purpose. Each piece of clothing is designed with custom engineered fabric, expertly graded for the perfect fit, arming you every challenge and opportunity. It's not just a lifestyle. It's not just clothing. I'm really fucking bombing this goddamn. It's office leisure apparel. Yeah, office leisure apparel for the sport of business. Get 15% off your first order by going to cutsclothing.com/hardfactor. That's cutsclothing.com/hardfactor for 15% off. The only shirt worth wearing.
It is really like incredibly futuristic feeling shirts and sweatshirts. It's some of the best material that we've ever had. For
they sent us some clothes and they're fucking awesome.
Sweatshirts are real nice.
Yeah, the hoodie.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
That's Wes, you okay? You doing okay?
Okay?
I'm good.
The hoodie sweatshirt.
Now every time I read a fucking ad read, I'm like person that said I stuttered like Biden is in my goddamn head.
That ad read was brought to you by Joe Biden.
Yeah, exactly. All right, let's go to the story. Got and back to the International Pet Day. Got a double animal one coming to you. The first one is going to be important for dog owners to listen to and cat owners, and the second one is going to be hard for dog owners to listen to. First up, according to CNN, it's time to get your lazy asses back to work. If you have not gotten your first vaccine shot yet, you are either lazy or just aren't going to get it, or you are waiting to see if we all die. But either way, CNN says it's time to get back to work, and with so many of us vaccinated, right? So time to go.
If CNN says so.
Yeah, if CNN says it, it's fucking real, right?
It must be true and real.
Right.
Who left work?
They mean like back in the office.
I know.
Okay.
Well, no, and also tons of people left work, Mark. And apparently, I heard that like people are having a hard time getting people to come to interviews because like a lot of people just like it seems like a lot of people just would prefer to just wait it out because unemployment benefits are extended so long. So,
oh man, so you just had a leg up if you were like an anti-masker and just showing up got you the job.
Yeah, just showing up to an interview.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah. And with more people going back to work, it's time for your pets to be mentally prepared for you to be gone all day again, or to be given up for adoption. Once many of the people that bought pets during the pandemic realize it's too much work.
Style. Yeah, a bunch of people are going to yang their dog, Grizz.
So many people are about to yang their pets. According to one
my kid's allergic.
Allergies.
Right. Yeah.
We gotta get rid of them.
Yeah. I can't find someone to come over and let the fucking dog out. I gotta get rid of this dog. Yeah.
My wife says I'm gone too much running for president. I gotta get rid of the fucking dog. According to one research firm via CNN, quote, the overall percentage of U.S. households owning pets is up to 56% in 2020, with 44% of households owning dogs, 25% owning cats, and 12% owning other pets like snakes. Those other 12% were also 100% Satan worshippers, according to another study.
100% crazy.
Yeah.
Owning a snake, no thanks.
According to that same study via CNN, among current pet-owning households, 35% of those pets were adopted in the 12-month period ending February 2021.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
So a third of pet owners are new pet owners within the last year.
Yeah. Among current pet owning households, 35% adopted pets in the 12-month period ending in February 2021. A lot of adopted pets, which was great, but now they're all going back.
Yeah, you know what's gonna be crazy is like things have been going so well for these adoption agencies. They're like the fucking animals are flying off the shelves. That's not gonna be the case coming up soon. They're gonna be stuck in the adoption facilities for a long time.
Yeah, it's going to be an influx of, here you go. Sorry, take this thing back. And those pets have no idea what normal pet life is and human neglect really feels like. And it's going to be a very sobering reality when it happens, right? So these pets have been home with their owners. They don't even know what it's like to be left in a fucking cage or an apartment all day. So you got to prepare them for it, according to this study. So,
yeah, the cats don't give a fuck.
Actually,
well, my cats are
your cats
lovey, but
yeah,
cats don't give a fuck generally.
Your cats are good. So if you are not going to abandon your pets at a shelter, you need to start leaving your house for a few hours a day to ease them into it, so they don't have a nervous breakdown. Also, try to keep.
Go, Wes.
What?
Oh, I don't know. This is what they're telling me.
What is this bullshit stuff?
Where are we gonna go?
Who said this?
Yeah,
these are crazy vets that
you gotta leave the house for a couple hours.
Yeah, now you're supposed to, Mark.
You got to train a pet to be when you're gone.
Listen, they're fragile.
So you got to go to a movie first before you go to work.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, come on. Look,
right.
You got to develop a new habit.
Yeah. Well, no, you got to keep some of the same habits. You also, you got to keep some of the same routines, like a walk at lunch. And if you can't, you need to either abandon them or hire a pet sitter that can keep those routines up while you're at work, so you don't scar them. Because
can't you just play a fucking radio?
No, it doesn't work like that, Mark.
These
pets
Leave
the
TV channel on.
Listen, your pets are way more fragile than you think. In fact, according to Dr. Varble of the North American veterinary community, quote, in the last several years, we've done a lot of research that's shown that a lot of animals have a much more significant and longer lasting memory than we thought they did.
Oh, no.
So they are just needy little bitches.
What is gonna happen if you just leave them at home when you go to work? Oh my God. Like people have been doing for like fucking hundreds of years at this point. Like, what the fuck will they do?
Well, you got to bankrupt yourself and figure out like new habits to get out of the house. And
what, do these people think like dogs at home didn't exist before dog walkers? Like,
wait a minute, these are the people that they don't call them pets, though, right? They're like your human, like your life enhancer. Like the dog's more important to you than you are to the dog.
Here's an idea. Right. A doggy door or something like that.
Right.
Yeah.
or just like if you don't have an outdoor, just put down a pee mat in case you're gone too long and they need to pee on something.
Here's an idea. Stop being insane.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. Well, no. So Will, you're right. And for people that had dogs before, that works. But these adopted pets are the privileged little prissy fucks that don't know what it's like to be left alone all day. So they are the ones that need this extra, attention.
You're saying
to ease them into it.
Bubba,
I need to stand up for my dog right now.
Here we go. I knew it.
I got my dog Hyde.
You got your dog Hyde?
His name is Hyde. No, his name is Hyde. HYD.
From that 70s
I got
show?
him. Yeah, exactly. I got
he's
him
a sexual
in May.
assaulter, that guy.
So I got him 2 days before he was accused of sexual assault, unfortunately.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's horrible.
You got Michael Jackson. My other dog, Michael Jackson.
I got him
Mayweather.
in May, so I got him in like the heat of the pandemic, and he's been out of his cage every day. He's had me home all day long, every single day. And recently, I just started leaving the house about 2 or 3 times a week for 3 or 4 hours to go and coach lacrosse for these little kids. And the first time I did it, and it was the first time he was actually alone in the cage in the house, which I get because he has anxiety. He's got separation anxiety to begin with anyway. But he was first time he was alone in the cage. He broke out of the cage and he fucking tore up the back of my door.
Yep.
He tore up a blanket. Like he went nuts, and he definitely could have hurt himself.
Yep.
But like I get it. Like these dogs don't know anything outside of being outside the cage all day.
Bubba, is that why it's pitch black in your house? Does Hyde have sensitive eyes? Do you keep it real dark in there for Hyde?
I got a migraine going on, so it's for me, the bigger pussy in the room.
All right. I mean, I get it to an extent, but
like I see it in dogs. I like cats. Obviously, I think are less prone to it. But these dogs, like some of these dogs.
Bubba, so you're telling me you've got a puppy. You've got a puppy, and then it had a puppy problem when you left it alone for the first time.
Yeah, how old is Hyde?
Is that what this?
He is a year old.
Is that what this story and
Hyde's a puppy.
He is a puppy, but he does have severe separation anxiety, where he's bitten the shit out of his cage.
Every dog I've ever owned was fucking shit up inside the house until it was 2 years old. Whether you went on a run with it every day, or whether you did nothing with it.
Well,
I mean, like
dogs.
They shit inside the house, they throw up. That's a dog.
It's a dog. It's just been.
I'm just saying, I can't put a wee pen anywhere. I can't do like a bunch of
people
shit
have gotten so soft with this fucking pandemic.
This is Papa leaves. Oh god. This is good news for Big Sex Doll too, because Sex Doll solves everything. The people that are lonely can have a sex doll. The dogs can have the fucking sex doll that walks around and talks to the dog. And it's like your owner will be back. Like the sex dolls that can walk and talk. This is it's like a maid. It's like a house sitter.
I agree. Okay, I agree with you there. We need robot butlers sooner than anything.
Bubba can go to fucking lacrosse practice and Hyde doesn't lose his fucking mind.
I agree with that. Hyde needs a robot to take care of him during the day. I totally agree with that. But what I'm saying is that, look, the pandemic doesn't change things. Dogs are just dogs, and they've always been a problem inside if you left them alone for a long time.
Right. Yeah. My dogs are awesome dogs, and they're fine. But if I look at the fucking camera when I'm gone, they're barking, they're jumping on the fucking couch, they're worried that I'm not coming home. They're fucking dogs.
You mean they're not doing calculus?
No, I thought that they're definitely not chill. That's for sure.
Each other's butts.
No, they're fucking. They're frantic for like 20 minutes
and trying to chew on something that they can find. Like if they can find something to chew on.
They're old enough now.
I get that the pets have emotion, and I get that there will be some separation anxiety, but you have to go fucking live your life. Like,
yes.
Yeah.
Indeed.
So, Marcus, especially cats, which according to this says it may take up to 6 months before they aren't stressed out by the new routine, even though they're thought to be more independent.
If you get 5 of them, they keep themselves busy.
Exactly. You got to 5 of them. So if your cat is licking itself bald, you may want to consider quitting your job or finding a remote job for the sake of the cat.
Oh my God. What is this study? You got to change your career if your cat loses some hair.
It's a CNN study. What do you expect?
Good Lord.
Yeah. So yeah, in general, it's going to take about 4 weeks for your pet to adjust in your routine. So if your office gave you the go ahead to head back to the grind, make sure you aren't traumatizing your pets. That's that one.
Hey, boss, you mind if I check out early? I think my cat's upset.
Yeah, he
that
was
I'm
really
not
upset.
home.
He was really upset when I left this morning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I was your boss, I would just laugh. Just laugh.
You-
Or I'd just
This
start
is why-
immediately.
This is why you'll never get a promotion, Greg.
Immediately, like I'm just gonna tell somebody else that you did what you just asked for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So-
I'll let you go home if you email the entire team about why you're going home.
Yeah, so get some chew toys, get cats some like puzzle, like some treat puzzles, keep them busy. Just got to keep them busy, stick to the routine, give them, whatever. But or you just lock them in the cage all fucking day. That's proof that they can't get out. Just do that.
That's the stupidest survey.
Yeah. All right. So moving on, this is the second and less fun story for dog and pet lovers. An alligator butcher shop in South Carolina, Cordres, has solved the mystery of a number of missing hunting dogs in the area after a 12-foot, 445-pound gator was butchered because I guess they got too big, and the owner where it was on, they hired people to come kill it. The landowner, they didn't want it around, and they found big boy. So in the stomach, it revealed the tags of 5 different dogs.
Oh
yeah,
holy shit!
Yeah, look at those dog tags. A spark plug, a bullet. It had a bunch of like fucking bobcat claws.
Anything that was in its way.
Anything that was in its way.
Oh, that gator's killed so many things. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's got at least 5 dogs. So 2 of the dog tags.
Think of how many dogs it has that didn't have a collar on it.
A number.
Lifetime, probably triple-digit dogs.
Yeah. So 2 of the dog tags still had numbers on them. So the shop called the owner, who said that those were his deer dogs that he had hunted in that area like 24 years earlier. So this gator was like 60 years old.
That gator's killed more dogs than Michael Vick.
Yeah. Yeah, it's got a lot of dogs in its belly.
This is a dark animal corner, Wes.
This one was the first one was great, but this one was just
Was it really? Was it really great? I felt that was some dark. That was a dark chapter.
Listen, if you're like you and me and Mark, where we're just, it is what it is, it's going to affect some people. Some people are going to be real pissed off about that. Like they're worried about their dogs.
This segment's called the Let Fear Consume You corner.
Yeah. So, yeah. But that gator got some of those dogs. Yeah, those dogs aren't stressed out. They're just dead.
No, the dogs, that's true. Yeah, you're stressed out.
Wow. Well, Wes, there's never been a better time to talk about our new sponsor, Talkspace, because if we've ever emphasized something on this show, it's that mental health is important for everybody. Just listen to those last two.
Good timing.
Listen to those last couple stories. Just because the pandemic has turned our lives upside down doesn't mean you have to let the new normal of stress and anxiety be your normal. Talking to a therapist is a great first step. It's a signal to yourself that you're ready to be the one in control. By seeking help, you're giving yourself a chance to heal and grow, to overcome the difficulties and uncertainty of the past year. Talkspace lets you send and receive unlimited messages with your dedicated therapist in the Talkspace platform 24/7. I think it's like an app and a website. With Talkspace, you set goals with your therapist, and they hold you accountable and make sure you're really progressing. Therapy can really help you shift your perspective, find tools to cope in difficult times, and really be a guiding light for you. Talkspace is affordable. It allows you 24/7 access with the messaging, which is huge, big upgrade from normal therapy. Has a huge network of licensed therapists with a variety of specialties and is secure, complying with HIPAA regulations to keep your private health information secure. As a listener of Hard Factor, you'll get $100 off your first month with Talkspace. To match with a licensed therapist today, go to Talkspace.com. Make sure to use the code HARDFACTOR, all one word, to get $100 off your first month and show your support for the show. That's Hard Factor at Talkspace and Talkspace.com. We say it all the time on this show that mental health should be a priority for everybody. We're excited to have a sponsor who can help with that. That's Talkspace.com, promo code HARDFACTOR, all one word.
Mental health should be a priority for everyone, without a doubt.
If you're on the fence about it and you're just having a fucking bad time,
give it a try.
It's the best thing you can fucking
yes. Space. Yeah, give it a
absolutely.
Give it a shot. It's
Absolutely.
Nothing to be embarrassed about.
Absolutely.
You need to do it. Okay, guys. Last one's a fun one. I got a story for you here that involves some hoodwinking and shenanigery. And it's about a man who was buying fast food every single day at work, and his wife was trying to stop that for obvious reasons. One of which was he was spending $20 a day or more on fast food.
Whoa.
While they were saving up to buy a house, nonetheless. So he had like over $100 budget on fast food.
I'll tell you, I've probably been exactly where this guy is. You're burning up the credit card.
Yeah,
trying to save your cash. But you're like, it's fake money to you. You're like, this cheeseburger on this credit card is never going to catch up with me.
Yeah,
on either my body or my bank account. That's what you're thinking.
I understand it's an upcharge to get the fries if I don't get the combo meal. I'm gonna do it anyways. He was doing a permanent Morgan Spurlock from Super Size Me diet. It sounds like it's sparing no cost. So the solution was that they came up with was the wife said she'd start making the man like a healthy lunch and pack it for him every day to go to work, right?
Oh, yeah.
Not a bad solution. Obviously, that wasn't going to fly with a guy who bought $20 worth of fast food over 250 days a year, though. That wasn't going to work for him.
Meal is going in the trash.
Yeah, almost. He was a little bit smarter than that, Will. But, maybe. So what he did was he took his wife's lunches and sold them at work so that he could then use that money to buy fast food, and it didn't look like he was spending a ton of money. Yeah. Yes, he flipped her lunches into his fast food money. So his wife started to first get suspicious when she would text him, "How was your sandwich I made you, honey?" And he just wouldn't respond for hours. And then finally, when he would respond with, "It was good, but I need you to start making me at least 2 a day because I'm a hungry boy." So he's so she did start making him 2 a day. The real nail in the coffin, though, came when he brought a colleague of her husband's, and he brought his colleague over for dinner one night, and that colleague blurted out, "Hey, those sandwiches you make are delicious, but they sure are expensive."
Motherfucker.
That didn't. She's like, "What do you mean they're expensive? I make them for my husband." And then the wheels started turning. Colleague left, and she confronted her husband, who admitted to it. He probably shouldn't have brought the guy that was buying the sandwiches every day over. At least had a prep talk with him.
That was his work buddy, though.
Yeah.
Hey, don't say anything about the fucking sandwiches, okay?
Yeah. Don't you think it's weird that I'm selling you my wife's sandwiches? Do you really? Yeah, I mean, both of them are idiots. Anyways, the wife is so mad she's refusing to make any more lunches and is probably thinking about cheating on him or divorcing him. And the husband claims he's done nothing wrong and is continuing to buy fast food every day. They're not going to get that house. Sounds like.
Listen, once you can't take a man's fast food just all of a sudden from him. He's like a dog when an owner disappears.
This is what you got to do.
Exactly. He's got anxiety from not having the fast food.
Every person that's been in this situation, every person that just goes to work and cherishes their lunch hour as a time when you can get something that you really shouldn't be eating.
Right.
You probably have one favorite spot or a favorite day of the week where you go hit this spot. You have to do a hybrid at first. You can't just go cold turkey like that. Wes, you're right. You got to do your favorite spot one day a week, and then
there you go. Well, you brought up a good point.
3 days a week.
In relationships you have to compromise. So maybe he could have told her on Fridays, I'm going to still go out to eat instead of they didn't.
I'm going to Fuddruckers.
Neither of them really
covering that burger
there.
in queso.
Yeah, you
doesn't
can pack
sound
me
like it's
that.
going to end well. Yeah.
Pack it for me. I don't care. I'm still doing it.
I'm going to sell it to Greg.
Right.
It's just going to Greg. So no more sandwiches for that.
Mental
guy.
health and open communication, very key.
Yeah.
You got it. Yeah.
I hope some of you are listening to this at your lunch break at a fast food place. And that's going to do it for Hard Factor. Thank you for tuning in. We got a big week. I think we might have a couple guests this week. We got a Big J journalist who's been breaking some stories on Matt Gaetz lined up. We got Yuri lined up, the Kazakhstan bodybuilder that has 2 sex doll wives. The guy's got his hands full. He just won a competition too, right, Wes? We saw.
Yes, yeah.
He won a weightlifting competition.
He was collecting medals on Instagram. So his Luna and Lola were in big trouble that night.
They had quite a weekend, I'm sure.
Yeah,
they're tired. But yeah, keep following us. Follow us and like this stuff on Instagram and Twitter and stuff because that helps. Remember, with the algorithm, it helps it spread to new people. Give us a 5-star review. We'll read them and play your voicemails on Friday at 512-270-1480. But most importantly, everyone have a great fucking day.